Don't fall in love with the man on stage. I'll be on in a minute, I'm just sharpening my blade. Don't fall for his flattering tune. He'll promise you the world until you drink that perfume. It's a highway, highway to the door, and a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullabies, don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. There's only two ways to make it in this town. One is to be brilliant, the other is to drown. But don't take both drugs all in one go. You can't reach the heavens passed out on the floor. It's a highway, highway to the door, and a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullabies, don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. If your mama could see you now, if your mama could see you now, topless and upside down, the room spinning around. If your mama could see you now, with the party lines coming out, are you lost or are you found? Are there too many mirrors in this Don't fall in love with the man on stage. I'll be on in a minute, then I'll sweep you away. Don't fall for the monsters in this maze, but I could love you forever if you'd meet my gaze. Don't fall in love with the man on stage. I'll be on in a minute, I'm just sharpening my blade. Don't fall for his flattering tune. He'll promise you the world until you drink that perfume. It's a highway, highway to the door, and a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullabies, don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. There's only two ways to make it in this town. One is to be brilliant, the other is to drown. But don't take both drugs all in one go. You can't reach the heavens passed out on the floor. It's a highway, highway to the door, and a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullabies, don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. If your mama could see you now, if your mama could see you now, topless and upside down, spinning around. If your mama could see you now, with the party lines coming out, are you lost or are you found? Are there too many mirrors in this Don't fall in love with the man on stage. I'll be on in a minute, then I'll sweep you away. Don't fall for the monsters in this maze, but I could love you forever if you'd meet my gaze. Don't fall in love with the man on stage. I'll be on in a minute. I'm just sharpening my blade. Don't fall for his flattering tune. He'll promise you the world until you drink that perfume. It's a highway, highway to the door. And a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullaby. Don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. There's only two ways to make it in this town. One is to be brilliant, the other is to drown. But don't take both drugs all in one go. You can't reach the heavens passed out on the floor. It's a highway, highway to the door. And a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullaby. Don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. If your mama could see you now, if your mama could see you now, topless and upside down, spinning around.
Check 1 2.
Hello.
Do Mana do. They can hear us now, by the way. What's going on, everybody? Hi. Let me just fix this video right here. All right. How's it going, everyone in chat? Thanks for stopping by. This is, well, you know who it is. This is your boy, the PantsNinja. You know that guy. And it's 3:44 p.m. on the East Coast, and we're in the dojo live with the Garbage Pail Queen. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Pantsless and wonderful as always.
Awesome.
I want to welcome you back. This is now your, the third time now?
Third time. 3 times the charm.
Boom. It only took three times, guys. You two can get an interview. Let's do this, right? Shoot. Well, let's give this chat a shout out real quick. See who's here. Evil Dead Ed, my brother. What's happening, bro? The Full Metal Gherkin, and once again, my spank bank is full.
That's right.
If you guys missed that, catch the last show we all did. You need to.
Catch it. You have to watch it, the whole thing.
We have to make more of those. Seriously, that was.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
These panel shows are fun. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And now that you're on with us, it's been even better.
I'm so glad.
Shout out to. Yeah, you do great. Shout out to Valkyrie, Brett, what's going on? Gaming, my boy, what's happening? Willie, new to the channel. Hey, buddy, thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Shout out to Robotic Joe Unboxing Channel.
Robotic Joe, what's up?
That's your people, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's my boy.
Well, you're getting some good comments going on here. I love it.
Oh, they're so nice.
What's up, GPQ, you rule. That's from Joe.
Oh, thank you.
Willie.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Man, it's a good day. It's a good day. So let's just get this out of the way quick. We're running a little behind today.
Yeah.
About an hour.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Shh, it's okay. You got to ride the wave sometimes and just let it go, right?
So right.
Right. So you said you had a story on what was going on today. So let's talk about that real quick.
Okay. Well, it all has to do with why I'm late, and it is because Fender Stacks, aka Psycho from Green Jello, invited me out to meet with him because he was in town, and he lives like 2 hours away from me. So he was in town, and this was my chance to get to meet him and just talk with him face to face. I've been talking to him online for a while, and if anybody is familiar with my channel, I did a review on Green Jello's latest album, because the album is called Garbage Band Kids. And they had all this Garbage Pail Kids art on it, Madball's art inside, and Wacky Packages art. And I got so stoked about it. I had to find out who did the artwork, and then I got more than I bargained for, because Psycho contacted me instantly, and he's like, I know everything about this album, and I wrote songs for it, and I did the graphics and all this stuff. And so we became friends, but today was the first time I ever met him face to face, and I was so excited. And that's why I was late, because it was like, you can't pass up an opportunity, even though I was cutting close, so close. I was like, oh my God, please forgive me, but I cannot miss out on this.
You know what? Life happens. I think
Yeah.
we're all in agreement with that.
It's so great, but I have some shit to show you.
Sure. Yeah.
He gave me these beautifully signed pictures.
Let me zoom in on you real quick.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. Oh, zoom controls. There we go. Let's check that out, guys. Oh, wow. How about that?
This is, okay, so on this one you can see it says Green Jello. So this is from their original stuff. And you can see the pumpkin head there. Oh my gosh, Rock and Roll Pumpkin. And then he gave me a more recent one. And this one says Green Jelly. And
it's fresh.
I know. So I'm just so stoked. I'm so excited. What a great day today is. And now I'm talking to you.
Oh, listen to you. Flattery will get you everywhere here. Let me tell you that straight up.
Best day ever.
Best day ever. Well, that sounds like an awesome start, for real.
Yeah, dude.
I remember I had the first two Green Jello albums, and I'm going to call them Green Jello because that's just me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because they're Green Jello. They will forever be Green Jello.
Hell yeah. Shout out to them guys, too.
Yes!
For real. Like, I remember talking to Manspeaker like twice on Facebook. He seemed like a pretty decent guy. I've heard nothing but
he's a
good
cool
stories.
Dude. Yeah, he's awesome. I spoke to him briefly a little bit, but he's really busy. So
Yeah.
Fender Stacks is his right-hand man. And oh my gosh, I honestly, I have to tell you, I couldn't believe that okay, so he said the words, I'd like to be friends. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I want to meet you. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I can't believe that. I'm like, I'm nobody. It's so cool.
Oh, you're somebody. Don't you even start with that talk.
No, I'm garbage.
That's still something.
That's true. And it can be something more. Everything can be turned into something more.
It's all perspective, I say. And with
one man's garbage is another man's treasure.
You got it. I'm going to we got a couple more in chat. Shout out to Stabby Time TV stopping by.
Yeah, boy, Stabby Time TV!
We got to get you back, man, when the time's right. You know what I mean?
Get your ass back on here.
We'll make it work.
Get your ass on here, son.
Shout out to my boy Jack Russell. What's going on?
Aw, Jack Russell, that's so cute.
He's the only werewolf I know.
What a werewolf to be, man.
I'm telling you. And shout out to the Chopper, Mr. Mike Hathaway. What's going on, brother? The best Leatherface cosplayer on Twitter, by the way.
Yes. Get to the chopper.
I wish I had that sound clip ready. I'm usually more prepared, but
Yeah, you're gonna have to get that one.
well, I have to zip up or unzip the files and figure it out here. Now, there's a debate going on in chat, it looks like.
Woo.
Apparently, we're eye candy, and everyone's loving it.
That's so funny. They're talking about you though.
No, well, it started with Craig. Craig's all like, I love the eye candy. And then Gaming's like, yeah, Pants is adorable. And now it's just going back and forth. I love you guys.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, that West, by the way. We were just talking about that.
Yes, the Herbert West. We're talking about my theory on why girls go crazy for Herbert West is because he is a sociopath. And women cannot resist sociopaths. And this is the reason. It's because it's the whole like challenging thing. You know, it's if you can get a man who can't love to love you, that's what it's all about. It's just the challenge.
I feel like human beings crave a challenge.
Yes, yeah. And I sincerely think that's exactly what it is.
So,
Plus, you know, he is hot.
yeah, Jeffrey Combs wasn't a bad looking kid back then.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't realize that. Like I said, I was telling you, like when I started that whole parody account thing, no idea the kind of attraction that Dr. West and Jeffrey Combs has had. So I'm going to shout out Jeffrey Combs for being you, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
You're the man.
He is. Oh, he was on, they interviewed him on the drive-in. Did you see that?
I did. Of course I did.
He's so amazing. I couldn't believe how great he is.
He's done a lot of stuff. He's talented.
Yes.
Like, I got respect for that.
Yeah, I just love the way he talked about his characters, and oh my gosh, he's amazing. What a one to see.
I'll tell you, not as amazing as our guest today.
That's stupid.
That's how you do a segue.
I like it. I'll take it.
Yeah. If I had $1 for every time I heard that in life, I'd have about Tree Fitty.
I was gonna say, I would still have $1.
Aw.
They would take 50 cents from me.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough. So yeah, now I guess I got to be a sociopath. You're right, guys. It's whole new ninja coming out next October, right? Something like that.
Just stop caring. You don't care about anything.
Yeah. We care a little bit. We care a little bit.
I try so hard not to care. And
yeah.
I think that's the toughest thing to do is to not care.
Certain things, I believe certain things we have to stand up for, care about. But like overall, most things are, what is it? Don't sweat the petty things and don't pet the sweaty things.
Always pet the sweaty things.
No.
Oh, come on.
In this day and age, I don't know. You might catch something.
The sweatier, the better.
You heard it here first, guys.
I caught it all. Whatever.
This is how we do an interview properly, guys. You're learning a lot today. Trust me.
You guys, I'm not afraid.
I love it. Well, let's give, for those that don't know who you are, you're a content creator. You're a musician.
Yes.
You are a collector of, obviously, retro memorabilia.
Yes. Anything from the 80s, I will collect. I love it.
And obviously, you are hosting a show now, correct?
Yes. The Daughter of the Ghoul show. And it's on our local cable channels because it follows the whole line of, if anybody is familiar with Ghoulardi, Son of Ghoul, the Ghoul himself, and now I'm on the show Daughter of the Ghoul. And it is amazing.
Well, let's talk about the Ghoul. Who is the Ghoul? I'm sure people want to know.
Okay, so if anybody is familiar with, anybody who's familiar with local horror show hosts, but the most famous one, of course, is my mother, Elvira. And so that I think that if you don't know Elvira, then you're just, I don't know, you live under a rock, you probably don't have the internet, and you're probably not on the stream.
There you go.
But yeah, so basically it's hosting and showing B horror movies or sci-fi movies, and you basically you make fun of them. And our show personally will do little skits in between, little facts about the movies, and then my job is to rip on the movie hard. And I'm very excited because this last episode I just finished filming yesterday, and I got to write my full script, and I didn't have to do as many plugs as I have been at the beginning of this. And I'm telling you, I don't want to toot my own horn, but these jokes were spot on. I was so proud of myself, and I think this is going to be a really good episode, and I think it's going to just get better and better.
Well,
I'm thrilled.
I guarantee you it will. I've definitely watched a few of them. Definitely entertaining, guys.
Oh my gosh. And I just hope that one day I get to meet my my mom, Elvira, and that she will enjoy the show as much as I do.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't know who started it all. Do you know who the first real like major horror host was?
I can't remember, but it was, oh shoot. Who is the guy? Hopefully maybe the chat will know. Who is the guy who they parodied in Fright Night?
In Fright Night. That was okay.
So whoever that guy was supposed to be parodying is the first horror show host.
I'm wondering if it was like Zachary. I know he was.
Yeah. So he would have been the first one, and then who was the other? Vampira.
Oh, Vampiro, yeah.
Yeah, and she's the one who sued Elvira, and that kind of became a tradition because the son, or the ghoul sued the son of ghoul, but for taking his thing. And actually, that is why my producer came up with the daughter of the ghoul, because he was hoping to just follow suit and get sued, but he hasn't. The son of ghoul just hates him a lot.
Wow. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
like,
it's just so funny. And he keeps telling me, he's like, yeah, the son of ghoul is gonna hate you. And I'm like, I mean, that would be great, but also I don't think it's possible. I think if he met me, he'd be like, nah, I can't hate you.
well, I feel like that's most people that meet you, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have a way, I guess.
we all do, right?
I try to be a good person. I try to be kind to people, so
well, that's all you can do, right? Is try your best and keep moving forward.
Kill them with kindness. And that's really what I'm doing, you guys. I'm just murdering you slowly.
And I'm just here to free you from your pants.
Yes.
That's all I'm here for. You know? Take the shackles off, guys.
Sit back, relax, take your pants off, and get murdered in
the
sweetest way possible.
That's I love it. See, I think that needs to be on a shirt.
Yes, it does. It does.
Oh, shout out to Kaiju Kitty. Hey, what's going on, boss?
What's up?
If you remember, guys, if you guys got questions, pop them in the chat, tag me, or just let me know what you got. And
ask me anything. Nothing is off limits. We already discussed that.
Yeah. Well, let's get into my small list of little general ideas here.
Yes.
So, where did you first start getting into the horror scene?
Oh boy. I mean, that's going all the way back.
That's what we're doing.
Okay, so as a child, okay, so the first one I saw was Fright Night. That was my first I would say like actual horror.
Okay.
But before that, I grew up watching Elvira, and it's like she's been there from the beginning. And I was like, oh my God, this woman is fabulous. These movies are great. So I used to watch those really super old horror movies by myself, like public domain horror movies.
Right.
But Fright Night would be like my official, like, okay, this is the real shit now. And I got completely obsessed until I saw Freddy Krueger,
Mm.
and he scared the shit out of me. And this is a really sweet story, I'll tell you guys. So I had really bad nightmares, and they all involved Freddy Krueger. And I remember it was like I couldn't sleep at all. Like that movie just terrified me. And I talked to this other little girl, and I was like, I just keep having these nightmares, and it's Freddy Krueger. And I was embarrassed about it too, because people are like, Freddy Krueger's not scary. Like it's a whole thing.
Right.
But anyways, this girl, she was like, well, you know, you can just go in and change your dreams. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she's like, you just like, you know, you realize you're dreaming and you change them. And so that night, right away, I was able to do this. And I made Freddy Krueger, like he showed up, and I was like, okay, I'm not scared of you. And I was like, I'm changing everything. I left him in the scene, and I literally changed the dream to a music video thriller, and it was me and Freddie dancing. And ever since then, I've never been scared of anything.
That's actually pretty amazing.
Yeah, I told you it's a sweet story.
Yeah, lucid dreaming. I was just gonna say that, Ed. I've actually done some self study on that, like how to actually like train yourself to control yourself as you're falling asleep and realizing
Yeah.
it's a whole thing, man.
Yeah, I hear it's a thing, but it just like literally came naturally. Like I did it right away, and I've been able to do it. Like anytime I'm in any like sort of nightmare, I'm always able to change it. And now I make it really fun. I make it into like a video game, and you know, I let the terror happen, but I fight it. I fight it.
So, would you say you're a dream warrior?
Yeah, I am a dream warrior. I'm legit a dream warrior.
Guys, you just met your first dream warrior in real life.
Who was that girl that was I can't remember her name, but she was like, in my dreams I'm beautiful and bad.
Okay,
That's me.
that was part 3. That was Mohawk chick with the
Yeah.
punk rock girl. I forget her too. I'm terrible. Like
I can't believe that I can't remember her name, because I actually voiced her character in 80s slasher librarian. Do you know about him?
talk to me.
He's also on YouTube, and yeah, I'm gonna give him a shout out. He's 80s slasher librarian, and he actually turns books that are written. They are basically based on slasher movies. So there's Freddy Krueger, Friday the 13th, Child's Play, everything you can think of. They've turned it into a book, and he reads them out loud. And he gets other people to voice characters, and I voiced several characters for him, and it has been a blast. But I was that girl, and I can't remember her name, for the love of God.
Taryn, Taryn, Chopper says.
Yes.
Taryn, I believe.
Taryn, yes. I
Yeah,
voiced her. Yeah, that was amazing. But yeah, you guys, if you get a chance, you should look them up and listen to the books. They're amazing.
Oh.
And I was Andrew in Child's Play too. So that's really freaking funny.
That sounds like something I need to check out.
Yeah, it's so much. Oh, and I was Gizmo.
What?
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite to do?
Oh geez.
Yeah, pick one.
Oh my gosh. I really think Gizmo was my favorite, because oh my god, because it was just the funniest. Like it was so difficult for me not to laugh while doing it. I got through it, and it came out great.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So, one more time, what's the address for him?
It's 80s slasher librarian.
All right, you guys heard it here. 80s slasher librarian. Check it out.
Look him up. He is amazing. His name's Joshua. I can't remember his last name. I would have to look it up, but he's absolutely amazing. He does great work, and he's on podcasts, and he works with some really, really talented people.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Craig
Yeah.
says he wants to hear your gizmo.
Oh God. Okay. Let me
Up,
see if I can.
up to you.
Oh my gosh. I can't. Okay. Just let me get ready for it. I can't remember what the lines were that I said.
Okay.
He would be like, "We are the Mugwai." I made him sound like an older, wiser Asian man. I gave him because his character is a lot different in the book. He has a lot of wisdom, and he has a lot of lines too, which was surprising because Gizmo barely talks. But
I,
yeah.
I was gonna say you could always check out the librarian, right, or historian.
Yes, yeah. Just check it out. Just check out
Yeah.
the 80s slasher librarian and Gremlins, Child's Play 2, Friday the 13th. I was also in,
Oh.
and what did I mention? Oh, Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yep.
Dream Warriors.
I was gonna say I'd love to voice Jason.
Yes.
Here's my impression. Hold on.
Do it right now. Absolutely amazing.
I'm spot on, guys.
Oh
I'm
my
telling.
gosh.
I almost pulled down the mask off the wall and just. Whoop. That'll be a fun show. I'll just host a show like that, and it'll be the most. Just let the guests talk, and I'm just sitting there like.
Yes, it's amazing. For Daughter of the Ghoul, we did a Friday the 13th event. We went to some bar and interviewed people, and there really wasn't anybody like I thought I was excited to interview until this Jason walked in. And I said, I'm interviewing him. And I told my producer, I said, this is going to be fucking funny. I'm going to interview Jason, and I want him to do the interview as Jason.
Ooh.
So I was just like, hey, Jason, how are you doing today? What do you think about, like just asking him questions. He said nothing. And I'm just like, I think I was the only one laughing hysterically. I loved it.
Well, that reminds me of the time they had Jason was on Arsenio Hall back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Oh my God, I've never seen that, but that would be hilarious.
YouTube it. I'm telling you, the clip is great. He's in. It was when Jason Takes Manhattan came out. He was doing promo.
Okay.
Full
yes,
costume.
That makes sense.
Like
Yeah.
him and Arsenio just sitting there. It was the best 5-10 minutes I've ever watched in my life.
Is anybody gonna hate me? But Jason in Manhattan is my favorite one.
Let him hate you. I thought the special effects were decent.
Yeah, but I love the cheese ball of it all. I'm really into. You have to have comedy and horror, and I've said that before. I'm about the comedy.
I think I can agree with that to a degree. I mean, I do like a good ghost story once in a while, and I'm talking like something like, what was it, The Conjuring, I think, or one of those like.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was decent. If I'm
It was good. It doesn't scare me. None of that stuff scares me.
Well, I'm the same way. Yeah.
I'm just like, and that's the thing. It's like I'm a very logical person, and I don't believe in any of the supernatural or anything.
Right.
And I mean, like I'm like Mulder, and I want to believe.
How well played. I was gonna say how appropriate. I can dig that.
But yeah, so movies like that, like I can get into them and I can be like, yeah, this is really good, but it's not gonna scare me. Real life is what scares me.
I really cannot tell you the last time a horror movie actually gave me a scare. I feel like I've seen it all at this point,
Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah.
Now it's like, what can gross me out the most?
Oh, yes.
And that's a tough sell too.
Yeah, watch Street Trash.
I have it.
Oh, it's my favorite. For
it's
gross
great.
out, it's so good.
It was a fun one, I feel like. And the colors, like the vivid color, I'm down with that.
My favorite part is when they're tossing the penis around.
We need our own mangled dick expert over here. We'll be working on that.
Mangled dick expert. I would love that. Oh my gosh.
I don't know, maybe. Well, I don't want to rip off Joe Bob. I love Joe Bob.
Yeah,
But
no, but I mean, I guess if you like pay homage to it,
we can do a shout out once in a while, and then we'd
I
shout
can,
out Felisa Rose. It's
I
fine.
can, yeah, and I can be an expert on genitals in general. It doesn't have to be just dicks.
Mangled for JJ too. There you go,
I go
guys.
both ways, guys.
You guys hear it? Yeah. We now have an official expert. I dub it so on this show. Congratulations.
Yes, I did it. I finally made it.
Yeah. You made it to talk to a guy who pretends to be a ninja online. It's great. It's beautiful.
That's the big time, man.
Right? Shout out, chat. Keep those if you guys got questions, like I said. Man, they're going back and forth about all this stuff.
Good. I'm so glad.
I love it. I love it. So we were talking about some people that inspired you, Elvira, obviously.
Yes, Elvira, and let me see, Alice Cooper is an inspiration of mine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, King Diamond, and then oddly enough, on the other spectrum, Bob Ross.
I think it's beautiful to have balance.
Yeah, well, I mean, I firmly believe that he is what gave me my positive energy. So you mix that all together and you get a little crazy hobbit, and that's me.
I loved Lord of the Rings. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh. I love Lord of the Rings. I'm a huge fan. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll tell you what a huge fan I am. Okay,
Sure.
I've read
All right.
all the books. I've listened to the audio tapes of Lord of the Rings. There's a BBC radio radio show of it. I listened to that. I actually own the box set of it.
Wow.
And then of course, you know, the trilogy director's cut. I'm crazy about it.
I think I'm overtaken.
It's the best. Tolkien is the best.
Tolkien is the best. I say Douglas Adams is close. I'm a Douglas Adams fan.
Ooh, yes. Yeah,
Definitely.
That's Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah,
right?
all five, I think 4 or 5 of those. Yeah, he did
Yes.
I think he wrote his last book was called Starship Titanic, and it had to be finished, and it was finished by Eric Idle of Monty Python, I heard.
Oh, I did hear about that. Oh, I never read it. I really should.
I have a copy.
Amazing.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, no, I can find it. Don't give me your copy.
No.
That's ridiculous.
You're getting a shout out from Stuart in chat.
Stuart! Oh, he's the best. Okay, let me tell you, I talked to Stuart on Facebook a lot, and he's a really great guy. And I don't know if you ever see any of my comments on Facebook, on Instagram, or on YouTube, and he sends me scary stories, and they're really short, and they're always really, really awesome. He has some of the best ideas, and I think that his ideas need to be turned into books. But he's a really great guy. And hello, Stuart. And if you guys ever get a chance, talk to him, reach out to him. He's really great.
So you guys in chat mingle among yourselves with each other while we sit here and entertain you with stories of, I don't know, Alice Cooper and fish, whatever it is.
And fish. No.
Well, we said Douglas Adams. It's a segue if you're catching my drift.
Oh,
Goodbye so long.
Yes. And
Thanks
for all the fish. I get it now.
Yeah. I go a long route to my jokes. That's how we do.
Yeah, that was a long stroll through the park.
You know.
Through the woods past the beach. I loved it.
Grandma's house was on the left. I hope you didn't miss it. Gherkin's telling me, by the way, that his final book was The Salmon of Doubt.
Oh, yes.
Was that his final finished book? Because I'm pretty sure
that would make sense if it was his final finished book.
Right. Because this one wasn't finished, and it was like he was going to release it in one of them deals.
He keeled over right in the middle of typing it out.
That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to die,
do what you love, right?
Yeah, do what you love. That's why I'm always doing what I love. So...
That's a positive message to take around. Do what you love, guys. Always.
That's right. Just do it.
Don't hold back. Unless, I mean, if you're gonna murder people, you might want to, rethink that logic.
I mean, there's something for everyone.
There you go.
I mean, if you love murdering, I don't know, do it.
Virtually?
Just do it in a way that won't get you in trouble, and do it in a way that you can continue doing it.
I say join Grand Theft Auto and just rampage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or do it the way I do it. Kill with kindness.
Kindness.
Slowly, slow, luxurious death.
If I have a heart attack, guys, you know what happened.
But you'll be smiling, so don't worry.
Hey, I'm doing what I love, right? Sitting here talking.
Oh my gosh.
This chat, I'm just reading the chat here, and now they're going off on murder and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Are we influencers? Is that what this is?
I always wanted to be an influencer. I just didn't want to, have to wear the leggings.
Yeah, I mean, I do have some nice legs, but I don't know. I think that's a unwritten rule.
Oh my gosh, can I tell you, at my last job,
Sure.
and this is like the first job that I've ever been at where like the ladies are allowed to wear leggings, and I was so excited, except for the fact that nobody had like a nice butt. I was like, God, this is so disappointing. I'm finally at a place where I could see some nice butts and some nice leggings, and there's not a good butt to see. What's that about?
Pancakes, right?
Yeah.
Just get the maple syrup out. It's fun.
It's so disappointing.
Oh. You hear that, guys and gals? Work on them buttocks.
Yeah, if you're gonna wear leggings, please. Take care of your butt.
The more you know. I need better graphics. Ideas here, guys.
Yeah. Gotta get those little pictures. I always have little pictures for my episodes that I put up. Because I actually do it because I think it keeps people interested, because I'm like, they can't possibly want to listen to me just drone on about shit. So I put little pictures and GIFs up in the corner to make sure they're still paying attention.
Oh, it happens. I just keep the little scrolling thing on here. If you guys don't want to listen to this or watch this, then don't. You know what I mean? I'm not working extra hard until we start breaking some numbers here, guys.
No, don't leave me. You will stay and you will listen to every word I have to say.
I mean, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Ed says it was on this day that Pants showed me my true purpose. Yup, murder.
Aw, murder. God, I'm glad we can help you guys find yourself. I really am. Go out there.
That's what it's
murder
about.
With love.
Murder.
With my blessing.
Aw.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get in trouble, man.
And it was nice knowing you guys. When this channel gets shut down, it's fine.
Oh my gosh!
Not
gonna break down my door and take me away.
Haha, hoo hoo, hee hee. To that happy home.
I love that song. Who did that song? I can't even remember.
It'll hit me.
And was that a one-hit wonder?
I think it was from somebody who's done a couple other parody songs back then.
Okay.
If you guys know the answer to that, they're coming to take me away. Type it in the chat and I'll give you a shout out.
Tell me, I need to know.
I need to know. All right. So these guys, Rope from Alfred Hitchcock was about that. Oh, that's Hitchcock. It's always been a funny name to me.
Oh, have you seen that meme with Alfred Hitchcock with a hitch for a cock?
I have not.
It's one of my favorites. Alfred Hitchcock.
I like wordplay. It's fun.
Yeah. Oh, me too. I'm a huge fan. I love dad jokes.
Yeah.
Puns,
Oh.
rubbish.
Good segue, because I'm what I was gonna say. You got any jokes?
Oh yeah. Okay. Where do ghosts go to buy their food?
Don't know.
At the grocery store.
I love it.
How do you make holy water?
How do you make holy water? How do you?
You boil the hell out of it.
I like it. That's clever.
That's one of those things that I've collected ever since I was a kid. I used to collect joke books and just read them and tell them to people, and only I would be entertained. They'd be like, "Great, thanks. Thanks for I didn't need that."
No.
No, sir, but I did.
Yeah. There are people that need this stuff. And I tell you, I was once a connoisseur of bad jokes and the dirtiest jokes ever told.
It's the only way to be, man.
I have one about a pencil, but I'm not going to tell you because there's no point.
Ah! Oh, that's the best.
Oh,
Aww.
two guys walk into a bar. Second one should have seen it.
That's an oldie but goodie.
Yeah.
Two snowmen were standing in a field, and the one says to the other, he's like, "You know what? It does smell like carrots."
Oh, jeez. How do you tell a snowman from a snow woman?
Oh, what? How?
By the snowballs.
Ah! I knew that one.
You did. You could have spit it out. If you know it, fire back.
Shit's so good.
This is where the stream really picks up, guys.
It's like everybody the numbers drop.
Oh, whatever.
Ping, ping, ping,
Guys in the chat, give us your best bad joke.
Yeah.
Or the worst one, and we'll give you guys something for that. How's that? Oh, here we go. I got some more questions for you.
Oh, yay, good.
I have a few. We covered some of this, but so when you were growing up, what was your favorite pastime activities?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not much different from when I was a kid. I did everything everywhere all the time. I ran all over the place. But my favorite pastime was riding my bike everywhere, skateboarding, roller skating, all the shit I do now, really. And collecting Garbage Pail Kids and a lot of TV watching. A lot.
I feel like our generation had the best television.
I mean, we really did. It was hard to stop. And, once I learned how to use the VCR and tape things, that's when things got better, because I could tape it and run off and do my stuff and come back to it at night and watch.
That's the way. We definitely remember, like, I want to say this is a little further ahead than the 80s, more to the 90s, but like taping Monster Vision and stuff like that when I was falling asleep. Letterman, I was,
Yeah, yep. He's lying, you guys. He taped 90210.
Oh yeah, no, I was on that show.
Were you?
Yeah, I was.
Ooh.
I was the guy with the collared shirt.
What?
What? The one that lived in 90210.
The one that's popped up?
Yeah, I had a popped up collar.
Okay, yeah, I know
Sure.
who you were.
He had
denim jacket.
Some days I didn't. Didn't. Actually, what was the other one? Melrose Place, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I had a sister for a while, and Melrose Place was like, after school, she was like, "Don't hug the TV, I gotta watch Melrose Place." And I was like, "Oh my fucking god, I hate you, lady." I hated her. She was your typical girly. Oh my gosh, she loved New Kids on the Block. And I remember when she gave me her hand-me-down stuff, and I was like, "I don't even like these guys. Who are these guys? Stop giving me their stuff. I'm never going to like them. I will never be you." She's crazy. Yeah. That's a lane I didn't want to go down.
Well, it's all right. We're going to veer off because Craig says today's generation doesn't appreciate the fear of quicksand, and that is a good point.
Yes!
Isn't that funny?
Yes. Well, I mean, we talked about that too. Never-ending Story.
Yep.
That's the most traumatic experience with quicksand. And then you have Pitfall, the game.
Mm-hmm. Pull down the Atari, guys. We're going into some Pitfall action.
Sorry, you guys. I had an Atari for actually my whole life. I still have an Atari, and I still play it from time to time. But it's not worth it when you have emulators.
it's fun for you know, a little eyepiece, I guess, to the room, but practically, yeah, the emulators I think are the next stage here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love emulators. You got everything.
Mm.
Did you know that Elvira had a DOS game? I played that like crazy.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it has like, you know how like the pixelated video,
I do.
of the actual character, she was actually on it and she'd pop up from time to time and give you some sassy remark.
Yeah, I remember Phantasmagoria being one of the first ones that really like caught my attention with that video aspect.
Yes.
I was actually
Yes.
thinking about doing some play-alongs in October with some of them games.
Oh
Might be
yeah,
fun.
that would be fun. I have actually thought about streaming me gaming, but I can't. I don't understand how people do that, and I think that girls get. I don't know. I think they get harassed the most. I don't think I could. I don't think I could deal with the mean comments. My people are all so nice to me. I feel like if I get into the gaming, I don't think I think those people would tear me apart.
I think that's the internet in general, depending like
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm always like whatever, if you don't like it, don't pay attention to me. And if
I'll
you
tell you, yeah, I'll tell you what though, TikTok,
yeah.
they try to rip my ass a new one. They really do. And I actually just think it's really funny because on TikTok I only post my stupid Halloween jokes.
Hmm.
And they oh man, people do not like that and I think it's so funny and it really motivates me to do more.
Trollololo.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that though. I think there's an audience for everything, and no
Yeah.
exposure is bad exposure, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Any of it is good. At least that's what my producer tells me. He
Right.
said, "Hey, you get the good and you get the bad, but it's all good."
People are paying attention. That's what you're trying
Yeah,
to
that's
do.
exactly what it is. And I just think it's so funny though because people will go out of their way to hate things, and you're like, why? Like you can just scroll on, you can just choose not to watch it, but it's love. I mean, hate is a form of love, and I firmly believe that. So if you hate something, you still have strong feelings.
I'm looking at it like, okay, if you're busy over here hating on somebody, you're not being productive yourself. And
Yeah,
therefore you should just be hating on yourself because it's just a transference of what you're really feeling about your
yeah,
situation in
yeah.
life.
And Fender Stacks actually today when before we left, he told me, he said, "Hey, don't worry about the haters because they just hate you because they're not doing anything
Yeah.
themselves." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's actually a good one." Yeah,
True story.
yeah.
If you
I'll
got
keep that with me.
if you got time to hate, you ain't got time to make anything,
Right. It's
productive.
like, what are you doing? I'm out here doing it all.
One more for you. One finger points forward, but the rest of them point back at you. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Boom.
I like that one.
We're here. We're here to build each other up, guys.
Yay! Feel the love.
And real quick, let's if you guys need a link to her channel, her YouTube, her Twitch, are both in the description of this
Aww.
video. Be sure to check them out. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we're gonna keep moving on while we can. Hated Pitfall. Chris says, yeah, well, I mean, it was fun for what it was. I was always into like Atari boxing for some reason.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
the big.
I fucking love that game. Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, Pitfall's not great. I mean,
What about Super Pitfall? I mean, I remember that one being okay.
I don't think I played that one.
Super Nintendo. See,
I didn't have a Super Nintendo. I had Atari and DOS.
and DOS. I didn't get that till later on in life, which is funny. I think my first system was like an NES.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Am I-
I remember the NES when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get it, but my neighbors got it. So okay, so here's the girl side of the gaming experience back in our day.
Sure.
I would go over and hang out with the boys, and the boys would hog the NES or Sega or whatever we were playing, and I would never get a chance to play. And then when I finally got to play, I would die very soon, like very quickly, and then they would make fun of me, and I'd be like, well, you never give me a chance to play, so how am I supposed to get good at it?
I remember that exact situation because I would
Yeah.
hog the controller.
Yes, you're one of the bad guys.
Well, no, I would play 2-player games. That would be our rule.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. And okay, so also, getting a little bit older, I remember dating guys, and they would want me to sit and watch them play. And I'd be like, okay, but I would like to play as well. But no, that was like never on the table. It's like we're gonna have this little date, and you're gonna watch me play video games.
That
And
sounds
I'd be
pretty
like,
terrible.
This is yeah.
Well, guys, point of advice right here.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, let the girl play, and then be cool and help her get good. You know, if you want your girls to be interested in video games, hand over the controller and guide them through it until they can kill you, and then it's game on.
Yeah, and then you got to step your game up, guys, because we can't handle that. Because we're all, pea-brained, smash everything types.
Yeah, and for the ladies, if he doesn't hand you the controller, that's a deal breaker. Get the fuck out. Dating advice. I'm helping you all out.
I'm just going to go ahead and hand this out to our audience. My bases are covered. Oh, let's shout out Memes of Destruction. What's up, brother man? Good to see you.
Yo, what's up?
That's my dude. He's
boy.
Hail everybody. Yeah. I love it. Let's see who else is in this chat that I missed.
Does Memes of Destruction have a theme song? Because I really feel like it should be heavily metal.
Ooh. Memes? Yeah. That question right there. You got a theme song? I'd like to know.
We are the Memes of Destruction.
Are you talking like 80s hairband style?
Yes! That's what's running through my head right now.
I could see it. But then I thought of like, I don't know, let me think of some actual metal from back in the day, like a Slayer theme or something like that.
Yeah, that would work too. Hell yeah. But
Like-
I'm thinking like
I want to add a little
We
synth
are
in
the
there.
Memes of Destruction.
I think you need to write this.
I think so too. I mean, it's writing itself in my head, really.
Well, yeah, let's get on that music tip for a minute while we're on that.
Yes.
So you play a little bit, huh?
Yes.
Let's talk about what you play.
Know, I dabble. I'm okay. So I don't. If you haven't seen like my last Metal Monday video, I am strictly I play punk music. And the reason is because I am not musically talented, I'm not gifted, but I have a will to play. And I believe that's what punk is all about. It's like, pick up an instrument if you want to play it and just fucking, it'll come to you and just spew it all out. So I play drums and I play guitar, and I also have a synthesizer that I will fiddle with. Yeah, and I can play bass, but I am not good at it. And thankfully, my monster is my bass player, and he's good at it.
Hell yeah.
So what I do is I lay down each track, and then I make a full song. And yeah, I sound like I know what I'm doing, but I don't.
Well, obviously you know something if you're making it happen.
I guess so. Like I said, I just have a will, and will get you. It will get you, enough.
Where there's a will, there's a way, right?
That's right. I
Every-
believe in that firmly.
Everything comes from a single thought,
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
but action is important as well.
Right, exactly. We gotta make it happen. Can't wish things.
Memes is like, go on. Yeah, we're working on it, guys.
Yeah, we're working on it. Don't worry about it. I'll have it for you by Friday.
Well,
It'll be on your desk by Friday.
by Friday, make sure you put a cover sheet on that TPS report.
Okay.
Okay. I was watching Office Space last night, and I'm like, I'm Peter. Like, that's my life right now.
Yes. And that's a good way to be, man. Man, I love that movie. And I remember when it came out, I watched it like 3 times in a row.
Oh, it was awesome. I feel like it really like set like a tone for that era and like reminded me of like a lot of my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And some of them I still know. I'm gonna shout out Boomer real quick when he tunes into this. Go watch Office Space, Boomer. Oh, he's
Yeah.
probably doing something. He lives beside me. I can go knock on his door, but I'm not gonna because I'm doing a show.
Is Boomer a boomer?
No, I don't think. Loco Boomer was his name. Crazy Boomer.
I freaking love that.
And
That's a good name.
he Gaming and them guys know him. Gaming is another YouTuber. Shout out to Gaming once again.
Yeah, gaming.
Gaming and yelling is what he does. He plays games and yells.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
I love it. But back to the music scene. So punk's a big influence on you. Metal.
Yes.
What else you got?
Like music wise.
Yeah.
Okay, I used to be in a band called the Screaming Smoldering Butt Bitches, and that was an all-girl punk parody band. And we yelled shit a lot. Really inappropriate stuff. Really inappropriate, but really funny. And I was with them for like 10 years, but we put out a single album with 22 songs, and each one of them can't be more than 30 seconds long.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. And then I was in a band called Dump Cake, which one of our best songs was Dick Pics, which is really, yeah, that was, and also Detachable Pussy, which was a cover of King Missile's Detachable Penis.
I totally remember that song.
Yeah,
That's a gem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like so yeah, I mean I guess that's it, but music has been like my whole entire life. Metal music is what runs in my mind all the time though. That's my
That's your go-to.
Soundtrack. Yeah.
Anything you won't listen to?
Country. I can't do it. Which is, I can listen to bluegrass. I can listen to, Johnny Cash. Who's the Hank Williams?
Okay.
Yeah. And the original singing cowboy, Gene Autry. I actually liked him a lot when I was a little kid. My grandpa gave me one of his records, and yeah, that one just is nostalgic for me.
Sentimental value too, then.
Yeah.
Cool.
And but yeah, that's as far as it goes.
That's
and
it.
Maybe the Dixie Chicks, but only the one song "Earl's Gotta Die."
Fair enough.
And Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, they did a cover of that, and that's the one I listen to all the time. So basically, just that song.
Well, I haven't heard the Me First and the Gimme Gimmes in a long time now.
Oh my gosh, they're the best. They have a whole country album, and it's really good. They do Jolene.
Little Dolly. All right.
Yeah. So I really do like Dolly Parton, but she's a phenomenal guitarist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's amazing. So I have mad respect for that woman.
I've heard a lot of good things about Dolly.
Yeah.
Honestly, as a person too, like.
Yeah, she's super nice. Is what I hear. I'm like, I don't have her like in my house.
No, I might.
She's not in the basement or anything.
Shh,
I don't talk to her on a daily basis.
I was gonna say, don't incriminate yourself. This show is taken down for evidence.
Me and Dolly, we go way back.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, sure. We went to different schools together.
Yeah. We work 9 to 5.
Working 9 to 5. I went and saw that movie in a theater when it came out.
That movie's a good movie.
It's
phenomenal.
What's the other one? Best Whorehouse in Texas or something?
No, that's a bad one. It's Isn't Arnold Schwarzenegger in that one? Or am I thinking of two different movies?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think Schwarzenegger's in that one.
Oh, okay. Because he was in a country or western. Are you sure? I know he was
I don't.
in
Maybe.
Okay, somebody look it up in the chat and let me know.
Yeah, chat. Come on, help us out.
What country western movie was Arnold Schwarzenegger in?
I'm gonna Google it after the show, and I'll message you later with the answer.
Dude, he is one of my biggest heroes.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, growing up, I had a membership to his kids' fitness club.
Oh, I remember that. Right.
Yeah, and a really weird thing, I went through a really weird phase where I was really into not just wrestlers, but bodybuilders.
Okay.
And they had like bodybuilding magazines, and I would get those. And I know that it creeped my parents out. I know it did, but they still got them because it made me happy. But I was just really into that. But it's weird because I didn't get into bodybuilding. I just really loved the people themselves. I was a gymnast.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding.
Well, gymnast. That's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, I was really good at the parallel bars. Like really good.
I was gonna say.
That's like the end. It's not that interesting.
Well, I was gonna say, you play any other sports and stuff? Anything like that?
I played soccer. I played all the sports. I was really athletic as a child, and I loved basketball. I played soccer. Yeah, but I was a gymnast for most of the time, and I really firmly believe that that's why I never grew.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm like 4'10" for all you people. Yeah. Thunderstacks today was like, I knew you were little, but I couldn't imagine this. He was like, you're so little. He called me a midget out of love.
Aw. It's all love. That's what I say.
I said, you mean midget wrestler.
Oh.
Remember?
Yes. I remember my spank bank being full again.
I told you guys. My spank bank is full.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like that's your thing now.
I know.
Until the next thing pops up.
Somebody make a T-shirt of it. That needs to be a T-shirt.
I'll work on it.
Yes.
Mystic Ninja Designs is at your service.
Yes. It's gonna sell like crazy.
Yeah. Well, all right. Done. People are. I'm gonna get to the chat again. Iron Maiden. Yeah, I know Iron Maiden.
Yes, Iron Maiden.
Stuart shouts out Iron Maiden.
Yes. Oh, Stuart, and you are right. Iron Maiden rules. I love them. Oh, and also coming up, I'm gonna do a review of Iron Maiden's new album, inspired by your buddy who did a review. But I decided I'm gonna do it like a little differently. I'm gonna listen to it and see which song I like the most, and find it on YouTube. Do a reaction to, or if I can't find it, whatever music video they have for it, and I'll do a reaction video of that. So
nice.
You guys can see me rock out.
I'd look forward to that, guys. So make sure to check her channel out.
Yes. I have no idea why people like to watch my review, or not my reviews, my reactions. I don't know why, but
you're genuine. I feel like is a good point and part of it.
Yeah,
like,
it must be.
Craig's asking, have we ever heard of the Screaming Females cover of "Shake It Off"? I haven't.
No. Oh my gosh. I need to look that up.
And
that
he also asked about Dayglow abortions. If we've ever listened to them. I've never even heard of that, but that sounds like a great name.
I love that name. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. Be sure to send me messages, Craig, to remind me to look those up. And then maybe I'll make a reaction video for you.
Ooh.
For you personally.
I think you should make some reaction videos to Craig's content.
Oh my gosh, actually, I have wanted to do that, and I actually have plans for the video that because we're gonna do an interview, and as soon as we can get our busy lives under control, we're gonna do an interview, and I have a plan to put a reaction in there, and then I have something else that's funny that I can do it. It's a surprise.
Oh, we like surprises. Keep us
But
posted on anything you
gonna
got
love
going
it.
on. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Stewart saying Burt Reynolds in that Dolly movie.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I remember that.
Remember, her and Stallone were in one.
Ooh.
That was, I forget the name.
Ooh. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not a huge Stallone fan.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for all you people who like him.
you have no
I mean, I
reason to
don't-
apologize.
Yeah, I don't hate him. I've never been a big fan. Like, I wasn't like, if one of his movies came out, I wasn't like, oh, I gotta see that because he's in it.
Right.
Jason Statham, though.
Different story.
Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, and Peter Dinklage. I actually have seen every movie that Peter Dinklage has been in.
So you're going to see the Toxic Avenger then, right?
Yes. See, he's done some bad stuff and some really good stuff. But
Mhm.
Toxic Avenger,
That's going to be
that
fun.
is, oh my gosh. My favorite role that he played though was in Pixels.
Oh, yeah. That was a great movie, too.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
it was
that.
a good movie. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are like, ew, Pixels. And I'm like, no, it's a good movie. I
mean-
really like it. And his character is the best.
It's fun. I feel like,
I never would have seen it though if he wasn't in it.
well, you never know. So thanks, Peter Dinklage. Thank
Yeah,
you for being
Peter.
you.
Oh my gosh, Peter, please find me. Come and get me. We're gonna run away together.
On the love boat.
I just want him to know how much I love him.
Oh, well, if Peter Dinklage ever watches this show, thanks for checking us out. Be sure to hit subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Leave
not
a comment.
not lick and subscribe. I'm looking
Oh.
at you, memes.
Aw. I will like and subscribe him though.
I don't know if you can do that. You might get in trouble.
Aw. It'll be worth it.
Yeah, why not?
It'll be worth it.
Got to enjoy something, right?
So who's your celebrity? Who would you go after?
Jeez. That's a hard one. I don't really. There's nothing that nobody that
How
really
hard
like.
is it?
Well, hold on. We have a rule here, right? So if we're gonna get into that,
You've now entered the spank bank zone.
yeah, maybe I should start flashing it. Warning. I don't know. That's really a hard one to say. Let me think on it. I'll get back to you on it.
Yeah, we'll think about our celebrity crushes.
I don't really have too many that I can think of off the top of my head.
I have a lot.
I mean, I thought Salma Hayek back in the day, she's still looking pretty
Yes.
decent.
Oh boy! Oh
Yeah.
buddy! Here's a fun fact. I named my breasts after her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Salma and Hayek.
Left to right, guys, remember.
Yeah, because they're very similar to hers, and I felt like I needed to pay homage to her.
That's actually a beautiful thing. In all my years of doing this, I don't think anyone's ever told me a story like that, and
You're welcome.
I love it. You got to
That's
stand
me
out.
first.
Oh, well, thank you for that. Speaking of first, shout out to Goatman Whorehouse. That's where I met my wife, he says. Yup.
Booyah!
Now, when Goatman shows up, you know the stream's blessed. It's an internet rule.
Goat man.
It's been showing up.
What a romantic tale.
Well, here's a quick one for you.
Okay.
So, what is one thing you can do better than anyone else?
Oh my gosh. I don't think there's anything.
There's got to be something.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have to think about what I can do. I can't. No, see, because there's always somebody who's better at everything I do.
Well, let's look at it like this. What is one thing that you shine at?
I shine at?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I have to go through. God damn it.
Yeah, I bring the tough
Sorry.
questions here, guys.
Yeah, that is a really tough one. What do I do? I don't know. I
Oh,
honestly don't know.
no answer. Okay.
No, I'm
It's acceptable.
sorry. Yeah, the thing is because while I do a lot of stuff and I do everything, I firmly believe that I don't do anything well. But I guess like my best trait, I guess I think is my personality.
There you go.
Honestly, I can charm the socks out of anybody. Yeah, you get like there's actually a saying that I will always say. If I find a difficult person, I always say I'm gonna crack that nut. It's a challenge, and I go for it. And there hasn't been a nut I haven't been able to crack. And actually, one of the Merkins, Matt, who's the Freddy Krueger, he's actually the toughest nut I've had to crack.
Really?
Yeah. He's a tough customer.
It's good to know.
He's a really nice guy. He's really funny and really charming. But getting him to be friends with me was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. He was like, no, this isn't happening. And I was like, yes, it is. And he's like, I'm not gonna do this. Yes, you are. And then we're friends. So take that.
Take that.
Take that.
So what I'm hearing, and first off, shout out to the Americans. Love you guys. Awesome.
Yes, obviously.
So right now our audience has no socks and no pants. We just need Easy 606 in here to steal them drawers, and we need a shirt ninja. We got this. What's up? Then we start a whole new show in a whole new place.
And for the ladies, take off those bras.
I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I think. Like, be free, guys. Be comfortable.
One of my favorite things that women can do is take the bra off under a shirt. I remember when I learned how to do that. That was like the most magical thing. I was like, that's the definition of magic.
I'm going to tell you something. When I learned how to take a woman's bra off under her shirt, it was magic for me, too.
It's just an amazing thing.
That was last week, though. That's where we're at in life.
Damn. Just learning. Well, you gotta learn sometime.
Right.
It's never too late. It's never too late for now.
Goat Man's sitting here in a nude F clothing. Valkyrie says the bra is off. Good people there, right there.
Very good. I'm so proud of you guys.
Let me check the time here. We still got a little time yet, guys and gals. Get your questions.
Yay,
So
I'm
far.
So
Ask
me anything.
Ask her anything, guys.
Anything.
A favorite color? We're gonna go through quick ones here.
I'm gonna be real cheesy.
Sure.
Black is my ultimate favorite color. But if I need to have a color, it's purple.
All right, let's keep going with the lightning round.
Right. You
have a chance to spend a car ride in a long destination with one celebrity, dead or alive. Who is it and why?
Okay. I've said this before. It's Shel Silverstein would be the one.
Right.
He's dead. He's one of the most interesting celebrities I have ever read about. He is a songwriter. He also he has really raunchy albums of his own that he put out, and I think that not enough people know his adult comedy. Everybody knows his wholesome kid stuff. He wrote Where the Sidewalk Ends and The Giving Tree and all that crap, which is all really good. It's not crap. It's all really good, which is what led me into looking into him. And I found out that he has a dark, very raunchy sense of humor. He lived at the Playboy Mansion for a long time. Yeah. And he's just one of the most amazing people. And if I could chill with him, oh my gosh. That would be the best.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Checking some messages here quick. People are loving this interview, I guess, huh?
Yay! I'm so glad.
So let's get into this really hard hitting question.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite Garbage Pail Kid?
Yes, I do. And if anybody has watched my channel, my
Mhm.
my absolute favorite Garbage Pail Kid is Weird Wendy, and here's why. It was love at first sight. So when I was a kid and I got my first pack of Garbage Pail Kids, I flipped through the cards and I saw hers and I was like, yeah, this is it. Because she's a witch and she's, first of all, she's a girl and she's got snakes and frogs and spiders all around her and she's mixing them into a potion and I was like, this is who I am.
Mhm.
You know, it was the love of Halloween and the love of gross, disgusting, crawly things. It was everything. I just felt an attachment. And then I felt a pure attachment to all Garbage Pail Kids. But yeah,
Yeah.
she's the one.
We were checking out your background there too. You have quite a collection behind you.
Oh yeah. It's it's beautiful. Weird Wendy is up here. She's dead center above Elvira and Nasty Nick. I don't know if you can see her up there. But
Yeah, we're checking it out.
yeah, she's adorable. Yeah. These are all the cards and posters are original from 1986. Yeah.
How long did that take?
Not long. I just, contacted some dealers, showed them my boobs, and got them right away.
Nice.
Just kidding, you guys.
Oh, I was getting excited. I'm like, I can do that?
No, it took quite a bit of time. And I'm not done collecting, but yeah, and they're still making stuff, so it'll never be complete. But yeah, this whole thing, I'd say it took a year because I really buckled down and wanted to get every single poster and giant card.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I love the artwork. I always have. And
Yeah.
because
Amazing.
my sister was collecting Cabbage Patch. You know what I was collecting.
Yeah, my sister too.
Mm-hmm.
Bozos.
My sister's pretty cool, but we're not
Okay. I hate mine, so if you ever see her, just,
Yeah.
flip her the bird.
Okay. There you go. I'm going to get banned from YouTube.
But I do remember when I got the Cabbage Patch Kid, and I hated her. Her name was Rosie, and I know like it was a huge craze, and everybody wanted a Cabbage Patch Kid, and I was like, I hate this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know it. Ugh. I didn't like dolls.
Right.
My Barbies got their heads taken off right away.
That's what I was doing with making He-Man chop off heads.
Yes, cutting off their hair. Yeah, doing all sorts of throwing them up on rooftops, running them, not running them over with cars, but do you remember like taking toys and putting them in the street to watch people run them over?
I do.
Yeah.
Or random like whatever.
Mhm. Yeah.
I remember as a small kid, I must have been between the ages of 5 or 7. I can't, somewhere in that range. My sister, my older sister, me, and this kid down the street would dress up in Halloween costumes,
Oh,
stand by the road and pretend to fight each other while traffic passed.
I freaking love that.
That was
That's
like
amazing.
late 80s, I want to say. Maybe I was a little older than what I said. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
Well,
Anyways.
if we ever get together, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's reenact that.
I'll try to remember because it was just like random. Like I remember he had a Freddy Krueger outfit, because Freddy Krueger was big back then, you know.
Yeah, I remember. He's amazing. I love Freddy Krueger. To this day, he's my spirit animal.
I'm still gonna go with Mama's Boy. I'm a Mama's Boy through and through.
Aw, that's cute. Jason is pretty great though.
He's just misunderstood.
Did you like Jason versus Freddy?
I enjoyed it for what it was, but
I like that movie.
I was gonna say it wasn't what we expected. I feel like.
Yeah. I think a little bit more fight between them would have been great.
Ooh. Shout out to Mazakine in the chat. Hey, hope you're enjoying your vacation. Good to see you.
Who's on vacation?
Mazakine, she's stopped by the video. She's in the chat right now.
Where? Where'd you go, lady?
Yeah, lady. She's still around. She'll be back here soon.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Raitan over on Twitter.
Aw.
She is the biggest Jeffrey Combs fan ever.
Woohoo! Nice.
I mean, I'll give her
Yeah.
that.
Ah.
So yeah, them toys though. I remember people collecting, like you were saying, they were Cabbage Patch, Garbage Pail Kid was a big one. The Mad
Yeah.
Balls,
Yeah.
um,
I had Mad
Pound
Balls.
Puppies. That was
I
another one.
had a Pound Puppy.
Yeah.
Yes. I did like them.
I think I had one from the McDonald's Happy Meal toys when they were giving them out.
Yeah. I remember those.
I had one of those, if I remember correctly.
Do you remember? Was it McDonald's that had those little? They're like transformers, but they were the burger and
Yep.
the French fries and the shake. Yeah, I love those. I remember that.
I might still have some packed up somewhere. I think the only thing I have left from that was like the hot cakes, maybe one of the fries
Yeah.
turned into like a robot. I do have a Mac Tonight somewhere from back in. Oh, here it is. Yeah. I feel like we went over this on some of the other shows, but I'll still do it anyways.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Whatever. Little things. I have a California
Oh, yeah,
raisin up
that's
there.
Awesome. Aww.
I don't know where that is, but see, I collected California raisins. Was a big one for me.
Yeah. I remember that. I love that too.
I did have a Mad Ball. The He-Man
Yeah.
stuff was me as a kid.
Yeah. I had
Oh,
She-Ra. I was
She-Ra.
disappointed because I loved He-Man. I didn't hate She-Ra, but I just really loved those muscle-bound men, you know?
Well, speaking of that, you remember the MUSCLE, the little pink guys, Muscle Men?
Mhm.
I
Yes,
I have like 50 of them packed up here. That was another thing I collected.
those guys were awesome. I
Yeah.
love those. There's actually a toy store. It's about 40 minutes away from me. They're called Toys Time Forgot.
Okay.
So if any of you guys are stalking me, Toys Time Forgot is 40 minutes from my house. So good luck finding me.
There you go.
But I do like to go there, and they have a big old bucket full of those muscle men.
Oh,
They're $5 a piece.
really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was like, I was so dumb. I was like, $5 for this bucket, and the guy was like, a piece, and I was like, oh.
That's a little
Sorry.
steep,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
depending on it. I mean, there's a market for this stuff, and
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was a cartoon, there was comic books, there's video
Oh, I didn't know
games.
there was a cartoon.
It was, apparently they're the men from MUSCLE, and it stands for this whole thing, and they're like aliens or something,
Oh,
and
yeah, I kind of know the story. Yeah.
but there's definitely Japanese, and I didn't realize until I started reading stuff, but there's a PlayStation 1 game too, I'm pretty
We
sure.
had a lot of stuff that was Japanese. Like I don't know, that just kind of came over and translated differently.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was huge in the culture.
And Goat Man, this is 80s and 90s memorabilia and nostalgia we're discussing. Because he asked if this is 90s stuff. I'm like, some of it was.
Oh, he must be young. Are you young?
Oh no, he's the wise man on the mountain, right?
Aw, old man on the mountain.
I have no idea how old any of these people are. I swear.
Let's all make up our ages. As you know, I'm 105.
Yeah, I'm a Highlander, so we're definitely hitting the 500s here. Jeez, $5 for a single muscle. Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
there was a whole, like I said, a whole market of this stuff. There's a lot of memorabilia, like we were talking My Pet Monster and Mad Scientist stuff the other show.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having a whole house full of that crap. That's where
Oh
I'm
my
at in
gosh.
life.
I would be in heaven. Yeah, so that toy store, they I get a lot of my Garbage Pail Kids from them as well.
I was gonna ask you, they stopped printing them for a while, right?
Yeah.
Or- yeah.
After I want to say 88, because they went downhill after the lawsuit for being blatant parodies of Garbage Pail or Cabbage Patch Kids,
Right.
which is another reason why to hate them.
Mhm.
So Cabbage Patch Kids were basically ripped off of a doll that some lady made herself and sold.
Yep.
So they're already a ripoff. and then they sued somebody else for ripping off their logo
It's
and
crazy.
making these kids into disgusting, lovable characters. But yeah, so after they had to legally change the design. They had to change the logo. But what happened was they had to make them look like generic hard dolls with like cracks, and like it had to look like a hard doll.
I got you.
So once that style changed, it lost its luster for kids. They were like, this isn't what I signed up for, and the sales went down. And I think their last series actually didn't even get printed, but you can get them now. And but yeah, that wasn't printed, and then they came back in 2000. I want to say 14. I can't remember. See, I'm not an expert, you guys. I just really love them.
Right. We were just trying to.
I remember my information.
I knew it was in the last. I want to say the last 5 to 10 years. I saw them making a comeback.
Yeah.
Like
And now they're really coming back. And not to be a downer, but it is. I really love the stuff that's coming out, but they are very they're catering very much to the collectors. And I think that the collectors, the hardcore collectors are very different from how I collect them. Like if you watch some of these guys, I really love them. I love their channel. So you guys, I'm not downing you guys. I think you're great, but this is not how I do it. They will literally put on their gloves and open the packs, and take each one out very carefully. And I'm just like, I'd tear through that shit. You guys have seen me. I will open the packages with a knife, and I'm like, I'm opening this bad boy.
they're meant to be enjoyed, right?
Yeah, exactly. But for me, it's all about the artwork. And John Pound is my absolute favorite artist. If you know James Warhola is the nephew of Andy Warhol. And so he's one of the original Garbage Pail Kid artists. And he actually, he didn't want to do it, but it was a job for him. And when his uncle, Andy Warhol, came in to look at his work, he was like, no, this is really good stuff. And he said, you need to blow these up and show them. And he did. He blew them up. He made them into giant paintings and showed them in museums. So, I mean, like, you have legit really good artists making it. And the artwork is, to this day, artists Joe Simcoe, Brent Engstrom, David Gross, those guys are my boys. And the sad thing about it, the really sad thing about it is I've created this channel to basically honor the artists, and I still have yet to talk to a single one of them.
So we have to work on that.
I don't even know if they know. Like I bought some prints from David Gross himself, and I actually tried to kind of chat with him, and I did a review of his work when I received it, and I never heard anything back from him. I was so sad. I mean, I still love him. I'm sure he's busy, but it's kind of why I started it, and I don't know. It's just so sad. I can't crack those nuts.
Sometimes you need a bigger tool to crack the nuts.
Yeah, I think so. But if I could meet John Pound, that would be a dream come true. Because I hear he's a really, really nice guy.
Future goals, right?
Yeah, he's one of my art heroes. He's amazing. He's done fantasy art outside of Garbage Pail Kids, and his work is beautiful.
I'm always down to meet some good artists.
Yeah, he's the man who started it all, though, you guys. John Pound. We wouldn't have him without him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Say Stan Lee was one of mine growing up.
Oh, yes.
Like,
most definitely. And he's a very inspirational guy, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What a great. I mean, everybody knows Stanley though.
Oh, right. At least
Personally.
you're giving proper props. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Proper props, if you will.
Aww. I really loved in Guardians of the Galaxy when he was in the clouds.
Yeah.
Telling the story. Was it to the gods? I don't.
The Watcher, I believe.
Yeah,
the Watchers.
Yeah. I really love that. I love his cameos.
We're getting some shout outs in chat there. Hey, Chris, thanks for stopping in. Good night, buddy. Go get something to eat.
Yeah, eat something for me.
Mazakine says you're right. Garbage Queen, I'm with you. I don't know what that was referring to, but
I mean, it's everything. Everything I say in life.
I can't disagree at this point, right?
And he's with me. Yes.
And we got a D's nuts in the chat. That's great.
D's nuts.
D's
Oh my
nuts.
gosh. I hope this isn't the video that they see and they're like,
Man, welcome.
Sorry.
Hey, people, I'm just letting people be people. That's what we do here.
Yeah.
Well, a few more minutes I think we got.
Yeah.
Let's
Ask more questions.
let's see what we got here. We covered most of these that I had. Oh, what was the last song you listened to?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me check out my Spotify real quick. If that'll tell me.
Yeah. I usually is like, what was the last, whatever.
Indians by Anthrax.
Anthrax, nice.
Yeah.
That's a freaking Anthrax. You don't hear much about Anthrax anymore.
Oh my gosh, I love Anthrax. And actually, me and my monster just did our last Metal Monday. I went over Iron Maiden and he went over Anthrax.
Nice.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Hell yeah. I did. I see. I knew you had a video popped up. I can't remember what it was, but I remember. Yep.
Yeah.
I was checking that out. Oh, here's a good one. What is your favorite era of horror?
Favorite era? Obviously, it obviously is the 80s.
Right.
Because I'm a super huge fan of the slashers. But 70s is really good too. I mean, they weren't as gory, but I like them. Oh, what's that one with the Santa Claus?
Oh, the Silent Night, Deadly Night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garbage Day.
70s? Yeah.
That was 80s. I'm almost positive. Maybe the first one might have been.
Then never mind. It's the 80s.
Thinking.
80s are the way. Boy.
I think the 80s are a big one. 70s inspired me later on in life. I can dig that vibe.
Yeah.
Do you what's your the most underrated horror movie in your opinion?
Shoot, what's it called? Oh my gosh, it's a Spanish one and it's very recent. It's the Day of the Beast, I think is what it translates to. But it's this priest has to summon Satan in order to save the world.
Wow.
And it's really good, but it's also really funny. It's a dark humor. He teams up with this metalhead, and they also team up with a televangelist guy, and like the whole dynamic is amazing. But I feel like it's the most underrated horror flick. I don't think very many people have watched it, and because it's foreign, and I think a lot of foreign flicks get overlooked because people don't want to sit and read.
It's tough some days, right?
Titles, but it's good for you. Read subtitles. If you don't want to read a book, at least read subtitles.
Learn something new, right?
Do it. Yeah, do it.
Oh, there's a question. Really, there's a couple good ones in chat I'm going to get to real quick.
Yeah,
That's cool. What is your favorite dessert?
Strawberry shortcake.
Nice.
That's so easy. It literally is. Anything with strawberries, but strawberry shortcake is my absolute favorite.
Feeling that strawberry vibe. Like, that's my thing. That's my jam.
Yeah. It also is an aphrodisiac, so.
Oh.
And then you put whipped cream on it, and it's a whole thing, and I'm not endorsed. I just said that.
And that's how you lose your socks, guys. What's your favorite Iron Maiden album?
Oh, it's the number of the beast. Six, six,
Yep.
six. The number of the beast. Hell and fire are going to be released. You're welcome.
Thank you. I need you to sing some Manowar next.
Oh!
And then we're gonna slip into some Behemoth.
Behemoth!
I'm just gonna name drop everything. And then we're gonna do an O'Killy Dokilly cover. If you don't know them, do you know them?
No.
Ned Flanders Metal Group.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up.
Great.
Send me a link.
I will. That
I
will happen.
Listen to it. Angel Witch.
Angel Witch. Ooh.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
My absolute favorite.
Really?
Because they're named after me, and also they wrote a song as about me.
You guys heard it here. Remember that.
Yeah, I inspired Angel Witch. They are who they are because of me.
I believe it. I believe it. Robotic Joe says, "What's your favorite sci-fi series?"
Ooh, favorite sci-fi series?
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm a huge Trekkie.
A Trekkie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I freaking love Star Trek, and I will tell you that Deep Space Nine is my absolute favorite. Yeah.
Favorite character?
Oh, it has to be I like Otto.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
It means zero in his people's language.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. There was another character named Zero in another show that I can't remember. Just
Ooh.
thought went through my head.
There's a zero in Borderlands.
Through Borderlands. Oh, yeah.
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 And yeah, there is a zero. There's actually a comic book, Zero Girl, which is actually one of my favorite comic book series.
Ooh, comics.
And yeah, I can relate to her. She is a troubled teen, and she's like homeless, but she's still going to high school and all this shit, and she gets bullied a whole bunch. But her superpower is like she secretes some kind of weird stuff out of her hands and out of her feet, and then like huge shapes will come out and attack you. And
I remember seeing I swear I saw that before.
yeah.
I haven't followed comics in so long.
Yeah, I really liked that comic though, because I felt like I could relate to it a lot, feeling kind of like an outsider. But I have a strange thing, and this might gross everybody out, but I sweat profusely out my hands and my feet when I'm super nervous.
It happens. It's more common than you think.
Yeah,
like,
but
honestly.
It's a thing that I go through. It causes a lot of anxiety, because if I have to meet somebody, or somebody that I really like, and I get super nervous, and then I'm like, stop sweating, because they're just gonna hate you if you have to. The whole having to shake somebody's hand is it gives me more anxiety than you could ever know. And it's like, so I'm trying to dry them off, and then I'm like, okay, don't think about it, it's not a big deal, and maybe they won't even shake your hand. It always happens, and everybody's always nice about it, but it's terrible.
I feel like with anxiety, we put more pressure on ourselves than we have to.
Yeah, yes, definitely. You put yourself in a cycle, and you tell yourself to calm down, and it makes you even more anxious.
Because now you're aware of the situation. Now you're thinking of it even more.
Yes.
Trying to stress on the way to calm. It's a whole thing, guys.
Oh my gosh,
it's
brains are so fun. They're so amazing.
Beautiful, right?
Yes.
Oh, here's one from Stuart. What's your favorite Stephen King story?
Oh, Stephen King. Wow, that just literally escaped me. The Shining. If that's not my favorite, what's the other one with the
Stand?
lady? No, the crazy lady who keeps that guy.
Misery.
Misery, yes, that's my favorite.
There you go.
So much my favorite, I remembered the name.
Yay!
So I love my brain. It's donkey brains.
It happens to the best of us.
And that's for my followers. So if you follow me on Instagram, I always refer to my brain as donkey brains or bad brains. And to be quite honest with everybody, my donkey brains refers to my ADHD and my bad memory. And my bad brains is what I refer to my depression, which, everybody gets it.
Mhm.
And I get through it. And I feel that it's important to share that online with people because we all go through it. And I deal with it by putting it out there. And then what I do is I make myself do the things that I love. And that gets me out of it. But yeah, my donkey brains causes my bad brains a lot. But if you ever get confused when I'm posting things, that's what I'm talking about. The brain is amazing.
I just tell them I'm getting older. Oh, puppers.
I mean, you could say that. Yeah, my dog. she's out there. She's being crazy. She's been down here tooting the whole time.
Nice.
Yep, I've been breathing in farts this whole time, you guys.
The things she does for your entertainment, people.
That's right. Oh, and they're powerful.
Tutti frutti, all Rudy. Woo.
Yes, exactly.
Little Richard, you know. All right. We'll take one or two more questions here from chat, and we'll give everybody their shout outs because we got some things to do here. What's your favorite Clive Barker character?
Who's Clive Barker?
I believe Hellraiser.
Oh, okay.
Author.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. See, I tell you, my donkey brains is really bad.
You're fine.
Clive Barker. My favorite character is Pinhead. I freaking love him. He's amazing.
Freaked me out. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever freaked me out. Like, I don't know. I think he's amazing. The work that he does.
Well, my first experience was seeing a video cover at the age of 3 or something.
Oh yeah, well, okay, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, why does he have all them things in his face? What's wrong with him?
First video cover I saw was Ghoulies.
Ghoulies.
You remember the guy coming out of the toilet?
I do.
And I was seriously afraid of toilets.
I'll tell you, I was obsessed with
cover.
that. Total opposite effect. I was like, yes, come out of the sewers, guys.
I was terrified. I mean, I wasn't scared of them, but it was like I was seriously afraid that when I sat down, that would be the moment he would come up.
Yeah, that's exactly. Well, I was like, I did second guess the toilet when I saw that cover. Pinhead is now a playable DBD character. Yeah, actually played. Roy was playing Pinhead when I joined the Merkins stream and played with them guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that. I didn't come in on that stream.
Well, yeah, I was just passing by. I just got home from work, and he's like, "You want to come play?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll hang out." And once again, shout out to Roy of the Merkins for having me over.
I get so sad about that stream, and that's why I don't come on. Is because, first of all, I do like watching people play video games, but I get super sad. I can't play that game on my computer because here's a fun fact. If you try to play that game on Linux, they automatically make the game unplayable because they think you're cheating somehow. And I don't understand the back end of that. But yeah, I can't play that game. I can download it, I can run it, but I can't play it. They think I'm a cheater, and it's just because I like to play on Linux.
I think we need to holler at the DBD developers on that.
Yeah, because I want to play with Roy in more ways than one.
Shout out once again, Roy. Merkins, come on by.
I love you, Roy.
Yeah, he's got my respect. I'll give him that.
And Freddie. I love you too,
Freddie.
Freddie, I love forever.
I love Freddie. I don't know him, but I love what he's doing with it. Keep it going.
Amazing. Well, if you check out his channel, Freddy Krueger Files, you'll see that he rescues animals.
I have seen quite a few. I just watched it was a recent one where all those raccoons were in a dumpster.
Yeah, he does that on a daily basis.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's the king of raccoons.
Raccoon King.
Yeah, and if you ever get to know him, he's pretty amazing. He's an amazing fella.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, so far, everyone I've met and hung out with, just in the whole community, has been amazing to me, and I'm appreciative for each and every one of you guys.
Yes, all the Merkelos and Merkelettes. I haven't met a single one that has even like I've been like, nah, no. I love them all. They're all amazing. They have such an amazing community. I'll tell you, if you feel bad, like if you're having a bad day, and the Merkins are streaming, get on the stream and chat with those people.
For real.
They will have you feeling good like that.
Yeah, and the whole community, like we were saying, guys. And like I said, I'm hoping to I got to get in contact with him. Like I said, love to have him on over here.
Yes.
I like, there's certain people that I just feel like a good vibe with, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And nothing but good vibes from that dude.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get to play again. So that'd be fun. I really hope you can get yours working.
I know, I really want to. I'll try again. There's got to be a way for me to I don't know, like sometimes you can get a game working on something called Wine.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I haven't tried it on Wine, so maybe I'll do that. Or maybe when I get the Steam handheld.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh,
mama.
I barely have time to play, but me and Mazzy were playing a lot of DBD for a while. She's pretty freaking good. I'd like to get a group of you guys together if we ever get it working.
Yes. Oh, well, that gives me even more reason to get it working. No. Or I'll just get myself Windows on something and do. My gosh, you don't understand. Like sometimes I will put Windows on my computer and then I'll be like, this was a huge mistake. Back to Linux. Like it doesn't last more than a day on my computer unless there's a game that absolutely needs it and I play it all the way through and then it's back to Linux.
I can understand it. I used to have Windows, and then I used I think we used Linux on the one. We had 2 operating systems on it. We just flip-flopped them when we needed to.
I used to do that, yeah. But then Windows will take over sometimes. If you don't like quickly hit the button to Linux, Windows will come up and then it'll be like, I have an update.
Of course you do.
It's going to take 3 hours.
And that's no lie.
Damn it. Linux doesn't do that shit to you. No.
I'll tell you another fun one was Friday the 13th when that was popping. That was a fun game.
Yes.
I miss that community.
Watched that. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're hitting close to 5:30. That's a 2-hour mark.
Woo! 5:30 already. Damn.
Yeah. So we're gonna give you a couple minutes here to shout anything out you want to, talk about whatever. This is your 5 minutes. Go. Anything you want to talk about.
All right. Well, shout out. I'm going to shout out all me. Shout out me.
There you go.
Follow me. I'm on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I'm also on TikTok now. It's all under the Garbage Pail Queen. You can just type in the Garbage Pail Queen and you'll find me. And so basically just check out my channel and all the things that I've been up to. I stalk the Merkins. Sometimes I do behind the scenes for them and do pizza runs for them. Watch The Daughter of the Ghoul. They are on YouTube, so look up Daughter of the Ghoul. And more and more, I'm getting to do more episodes. So it's there's different hosts for the show. So the show is called Daughter of the Ghoul. And you have different hosts. We have a new one coming up, and I'm going to help her write jokes for it. But yeah, I get to do all my own jokes, and it's the best.
That's important.
So we have that. And then on my channel, watch out for Metal Mondays, where me and my monster, and if you don't know Monster, he's my husband, but we never say his name. He's known as the Monster. I call him that on like at home all day long. It's just That's his name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we're doing Metal Mondays now, where we will do chats about our favorite bands and their albums.
That's
Isn't
something
that
actually pretty awesome to look forward to, I'd say.
Yeah. And don't forget to check out 80s slasher librarian as well. I've done some work for him, and I can't believe I haven't talked about it before, but it's been a while since I've done any voice acting for him. But he is absolutely amazing. His concept is really, really neat. I like it. Like, if you don't have time to read slasher books, or you can't read, he's perfect for that.
Yeah.
He helps you enjoy slasher stories.
Sometimes you just you're on the go, put the headphones on and just listen while you walk, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I do that all the time.
That's
Yeah.
I feel that, my life.
Yeah. There's no other way.
Well, I'm gonna give a couple shout outs. Quick shout out to the chat for hanging out. Appreciate you guys.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Garbage Pail Queen, of course. And I'm gonna shout out her monster as well.
Aw.
Because I watched the last video. Good people here, guys.
Aw.
You can check out her YouTube and the links underneath the description. I'm trying to think, when do we have our next show? I might be stopping on a show later tonight with my boy Trippy Poop. I don't know. That might happen if I catch him in time. But speaking of him, though, I think I have him next Sunday. Me and the Juggalo Clown dude are going to sit down and talk for a little while, get to know our favorite Trippy Pooper. If you got a couple minutes to hang out while we do the outro, that'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Of course.
And oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say I know we'll have you back. That's
Hell yes.
That's how we're gonna
the
do.
last you see of me, you guys.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate all your support. Share, like, subscribe, love all this stuff. We're here to build a community together, guys. It's important.
Hell yeah. And we will build a community together. Nothing lasts forever. Or I don't know.
Quicksand's gonna drag me down.
Yeah. Yes. Fucking quicksand, man.
And fuck you, Quicksand. We'll leave on that note. Have a great night, everybody, and happy Sunday.